Okay, so I think what I'm going to work on today is my oscilloscope. Every time I try to use it, it's got some potentiometers on there, like the position and the intensity, that are really flaky. They jump all over the place. It drives me nuts when I'm trying to test something. So I thought I might go ahead and take the cover off of this, and like right here. See, that potentiometer is really flaky in spots, especially when you try to get it around the ground. And also my intensity down here is really flaky, as well as several other pots. It seems like channel 2 and channel 1 off. Channel 2 is a lot better. Of course, you don't use that channel as much, but the intensity is still really flaky. So I thought I'd take the cover off of this and see what it's going to take to clean up some of these potentiometers on here. I got several, and maybe some switch contacts here too. Okay, this is the back of the scope. It looks like the way to get this off is to remove a screw up here, down there, and then the 4 screws through these bumpers and a cord holder on the back. That's what that's for, to put the cord on all the way around. So I'll take these off and see what it looks like. Okay, I got these screws out of there, and this back cover comes off, and it looks like it just pushes through. So I need both hands to do this, so I'll pull it out and then we'll look at it. Okay, I got the cover off. It's quite densely packed in here, and it looks like the potentiometer, the position potentiometer, is right here along this long shaft. It's kind of interesting how they do that. That one's different, so one of these has probably been changed at one time. It does not look like you can get inside of this kind of potentiometer to spray it and to clean it out, so I might have to see about trying to order one. And the brightness control is actually right here. No, intensity's right here. That's the same kind of pot. These position pots up here look like I can get into those to spray those, but these I am not so sure about. I think that might just have to be seen if we can get another one, but taking that board off looks like that's a real pain. This one doesn't look too terrible. Looks like 5 screws. Disconnect this. I might be able to just get to the solder points on the other side here without taking it all apart. That looks like somebody did some jumper wire here on the back. You can see that little blue wire right there. You have somebody that during replacement here, look, well, all that is flaky. That might just need cleaned up solder. I'll take a look at that. So it's really this pin here that I'm concerned with. It shows that it's connected to the trace on top, and when I measure it, you can tell that it does make contact. But when I move it around, it does not look like it's making contact in the spacer there. See that? That pin is pulling in and out. This pin sticking right there pulls in and out of that tray. Back of that pot potentiometer, and run it down to the trays down in there where I think it needs to go, down in here. And then we'll test it again. I don't think that's going to fix the intermittent problem with it, but I wanted to do that first before I order a potentiometer for that and replace the whole unit, because I'll have to take the board out. Well, I might be able to do it from here without taking the board out. So that's what I'm going to do next, is solder a wire on there. Instead of putting a jumper wire on there, I'm going to see if I can heat this connector up enough to get a little solder to flow. Up under here. I can't seem to. Yeah, there's a little solder flow in there now. We'll see if that did the trick. Yep, it does not seem to be moving there at all now, so now it's soldered on the board. So we'll give it a try. Okay, so let's turn it on and see if the position still jumps. I think it probably will, but that definitely pin needed soldered. It was not a good connection on there. Well, hey, look at that. It is nice and smooth now. That did fix it. I'm amazed. That's all it was. And what about the intensity? That's the focus. Intensity still is a little flaky. But it's not bad. That's something I can work with. Because pulling that board out to change that potentiometer, it was a major challenge. You would have to take so much off of this to get that board out. So many wires would need to be unsoldered. And I don't think it's worth the effort. Mainly, I had an issue with this ground not being able to put it right on the center line. Now I don't have a problem with that at all. So I think that's good. I'll put her back together. I think that's going to. Okay, I got it all back together now. Let's turn it on and make sure everything works fine. Position. Sideways position. Let's try the position knob here that we worked on. Oh yeah, that works really good now. Trigger level. Let's get that trigger to go. Yep, that looks like a good signal now, and I can adjust the position to get it right down on ground. Yep, that works. So I think we're good to go. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see what the next one will be.